Hello everyone, I'm BubbleBuoy and welcome to the Playful Pond. It's good to see everybody here today. I believe we are nearing the end of Epic Chef. We are supposed to be jumping, we're supposed to be going to some sort of celebration. Ham! Hello! Great to see you there. Yeah, so we left this off with some sort of celebration that we've to head to. So let's go see about talking to Bosco just now. Raccoon! It's great to see you're here as well. I'm really wondering what on earth we're dealing with next. We still haven't... We still have the people that are after us. There's still something to do with that. I know last we heard of them, they are caught up in some sort of paperwork nightmare. Let's see. Oh, it is to us outside. Yeah, you decided to use the coin pusher a lot there for saying yeah. It's always wonderful to see you in the chat. Ah, there we go. There's Bosco. Right, culinarium stand. Right, oh, okay. Ah, hello Zest. Are you ready to go to the ceremony? I'm about as ready as I'll ever be. Ready as ever. Good, please come with me. What we doing? Wait, swing copter plus wave in Geometry Dash is gonna be peak. I at least know Geometry Dash, but my brain is struggling to figure out swing copter plus wave. Is this just me being dumb? It might very well be. Oh, this is looking smidge dramatic there. Oh, raccoon heads or tails? Let's go tails. We'll go tails. Right, ladies and gentlemen, C came into the chat and something got launched at me. What happened? I don't quite understand what happened there. C appeared and stuff got thrown at me. I have magic. It appears so. Oh, what was that? Over on Twitch, there are some channel point redeems, where people can do things like throw stuff at me. Unfortunately, it is a nightmare getting that set up on YouTube. I am very much looking into seeing about that, but it would be entirely chat command, so I'm not entirely sure how many people would use it over on YouTube, because it's at least on Twitch, it's just press a button. Instead of trying to figure out what it is you need to type. Right, I have been given food. Yes, yum. Yum yum. Although we are occasionally getting a point. Oh, geez, C is just throwing everything at me, right? C is just showing off all the things. Yes, they can put hats on me, give me headpats. All of those are done via buttons over on Twitch. Gee, oh gosh, raccoons come in for the... Oh, we have a pie. Jeez, yous are really wanting to show off the stuff you can do on Twitch. I really need to see about figuring out how to get this as reasonably easy access for YouTube. It'd be nice if everybody had access to this stuff. It's just annoying that all the programs and stuff that set this stuff up are more tailored toward Twitch. Right, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff just happened there. I at least don't have a pie on my face anymore. Oh wow, yeah. There is quite a few things that Twitch has power over. Yes, I could, yeah, you don't get why. You don't get why use over on Twitch gets so much power. But yeah, if those of you over on YouTube be happy with us doing this via chat commands? Oh, jeez. The bot's at it again. I don't know what part of the message that the bot's just sent to Twitch has caused that, but something got thrown on me again because of a bot. What is going on with these chat messages triggering stuff? I don't understand it. YouTube is making a comeback. They should have access. Exactly. It should be much easier to do this stuff on YouTube as well, with how much streaming's happening on YouTube. Although, like, it sounds like over YouTube's being slightly amused with what's going on. The exotic crops. There's so much stuff's getting thrown at me. I don't understand how the bots are able to trigger some of this stuff. Yes, see, I will indeed hydrate, because squirting water in my face apparently wasn't enough. There we go. Oh, yeah, more hydrate. Yep. Making sure we're well hydrated today. I am feeling awful tall here. We shimmy me down a bit. Me neither, no. I don't get it. Like, shall I get back to reading what's going on in the game? We're here for a celebration, and so much stuff just got thrown at me. Oh gosh, I've just realised one of the dreams. Right. Yes, there we go, Raccoon. There we go. It took me a minute to remember the voice. Right, C is done for now, but I have to do silly voice for a little bit. Or at least I am calling this silly voice. You have to stay wet after to stay alive as human seahorse. Indeed, must remain very hydrated, much wet. Much wet. Alright, let's stop that for the moment. So this... Wait, someone's head was... Yes! Emotes over on Twitch also get thrown at me. That was a thing the program has set by default. I don't know how it does it. I should probably look into it. Oh dear gosh. Yeah, there's... Raccoon over on Twitch decided to throw a whole bunch of deodorant bottles at me. Yep. There is a lot of interactable stuff here that I seriously wish we could set up easier. Like, why can't YouTube just have, like, easy buttons for you guys to press to just do this stuff as well? There's, like, just a nice little button press, and then this stuff happens. Oh wait, give me a fire and it'll be like, let's not have deodorant cannon fire. Let's not do that. Much prefer to not have fire coming my way. I don't think that would be wise. Are we done throwing stuff at me now? Can I read? We're like 15 minutes into the stream, and I've barely done anything in the game because you have just started throwing a bunch of stuff at me. Twitch decided to go a little nuts. Right, it's looking like I'm getting a moment right. We are here today for a very special event, one of which has not taken place in a very, very long time. Cuisine has always been a pillar of this kingdom, and ambrosia in particular. Some would say it is the very centre of our world, the core of our daily existence. And boy, has that world been rocketed lately. A random stranger came into town and teamed up with a local chef. It didn't take him long to recruit a small band of merry troublemakers that changed our lives forever. Maybe they helped us. Maybe they shocked us. But we all learned something from their constant struggles. Ladies and gentlemen, The pair of chefs who revolutionized cuisine. La creme de la creme. Oh gosh, I'm just realizing I haven't actually read your name aloud. Pedro Gracia. I am hoping that's correct. I very much struggle with reading, and usernames can be quite difficult. Pedro, oh gosh. More hydrates are getting thrown at me. Imagine you can throw fire. Imagine you can turn into a different color. Wait. It is possible for me to go into what I can only describe as disco mode, where I would randomly change colors. We'd have a moment where I would just rotate between colors like RGB. Pedro. There we go. Thank you. Oh, a raccoon is trying to throw fire at me. If I can find the assets. Okay, right. Pedro Garcia. Oh, Pedro Garcia. Thank you. I might. I now see where the thingy's supposed to be separated. Yeah, we're pretty certain I have dyslexia, so usernames become difficult when they're multiple words. I spent so long calling someone Buckle, even though their name was Buck. Just because my brain just kept seeing the word buckle at the start of the name. I did eventually get myself into saying it correctly, but that wasn't great. So Pedro Garcia. Right, hopefully I don't forget that. I'd probably feel really... Yeah, let's hope. Pedro Garcia. There we go. Yes. I imagine if I could find some sort of asset that would make it look like some sort of fire's being thrown at me, I could set up a thing where we throw fire at me and I change colours for a bit. But I would need to find the flame assets for that. I don't have that right now, and I do not know how to make them as things currently stand. But that would certainly be interesting. The A says Oh, Garcia. Garcia. Thank you. Thank you. Oh gosh, raccoon. Not gonna lie, I am bought better. I'm assuming that's a not better. I can't talk half of the time. I will just mess up the words. Yeah, the sheer fact that you've had to correct 2 words in that sentence already. At least I can still understand what's being said. I know what I know what was intended. Right. Yes. It's creme de la creme. Zest and mitriel. Oh. All our friends are at the front too. Oh, it stopped. I thought it was gonna go longer. No. Why couldn't that be long? That was fun. Hello, everybody, and hello, and damn, I'm completely blank. No, Zest, you can do this. What do I do? Wait. Lower the tension, then begin the speech on a funny note. Yes, you can do this, Zest. I've got this. So, a Nyrian, oh gosh. A Nyrian, an orc, and an elf walk into a bar. No, Zest, no. Frishka's trying to help him. Dude, no. Everyone looks horrified. No. Oh, those people are... Why are they here? We've upset Jesus. Jesus is not impressed. The lady's face. Yeah. Oh gosh, a Nyrian and an elf. Yep. Freaking Nyrian and an elf just sat there. Oh, and I forgot the king's an orc. He's gone and just said what I assume is a racist joke in front of the worst people. Oh gosh, I'd like to thank our gracious majesty and everyone present in this room for this award. I feel honoured and grateful for this recognition. I'll do my best to be deserving of this honour. That's all you had to say. Yep. Oh, Zest. Oh, Zest. But of course, you had to spew that awful joke from hell. No, calm down, Mitriel. Zest didn't even know what the joke meant. It's not that bad. I'm sure people will be understanding. Well, he has already insulted everybody across the board once prior to this, except for perhaps the king. It is at that moment when the honoured couple decided to show their true faces, mocking everything our nation stands for with an unforgivable insult. Oh gosh. Wait, oh gosh, I mean, she did say something funny. No. Oh, Pedro, why is there a human as a cat? Like the nose and ears. So this is a sort of fantasy thing. So they are a race called Nyrians, which are pretty much just cat people, and that seems to vary on how cat-like they are. I think the more cat-like they look, the more quote-unquote true their blood is, or pure their blood is, because that kind of nonsense. But pretty much just similar thing to elves in fantasy, just another race of humanoid creature. Gosh, raccoon, meow. Jeez. Right, yes, unforgivable insult. Yep, indeed. Do you really need to read that aloud? Out loud? Did you really need to ruin us? I told you that I get nervous during speeches. Yeah, but yes. Well, this time you've done it. It's over for us. Over. No need to get so dramatic. Oh, but the real drama hasn't even started yet. What do you mean? Listen. There is silence. Here they come. Oh, are we going to have an angry mob? Angry mob? What's going on? Who the hell are those people? Who are they? Yeah, indeed, who are they? They're the Order of the Azure Nightingale. An order? They're with the church? More like a cult devoted to the virtuous outrage. Okay. What does that mean? It means they are blank who cover themselves with robes and bully people they do not like. They will burn them. Maybe I don't know what these people are going to do right now. Maybe. They may burn them. It might be another cooking battle. We've had many of those for upsetting people. That's what you get for not thinking before opening your mouth. We should try and explain to them that it was a misunderstanding. Oh no indeed. Oh no. Famous last words. Well, I'll just go and apologise then. Don't even think about it. They'll rip you apart and wallow in your scattered entrails. Well, this is serious. Well, we're already being hunted for regicide. Then what do we do? The way I see it, we either wait it out or we start swinging. Interesting options. I don't think escalating this will be a good idea. Let's wait it out and maybe they'll find something else to yell at. Ah, but will they? Oh yes, we'll only need to wait for another historic award that takes place once in a lifetime. From where did he even heard that joke from? Well, he did travel from a kind of far-off area and has had some dealing with pirates, along with everybody here constantly fighting each other. There's bound to have been somebody that he's overheard this from. Or somebody's told him it and he's just not been aware that it's not a good joke. Not much else we can do. Let's close for the day. Maybe tomorrow they'll have left. Of course. I'm sure this will all go away. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if it'll just go away. What do you mean new quest? Go to a restaurant. What's this? I should get back to the restaurant and see if the crowd calms down after a day or two. Okay. Wait, oh, you still have the hat on. I do. The hat stays on until somebody changes what hat I'm wearing. The hat is till the end of the stream. Today is Thursday. I'm pretty certain today is Thursday. Yes, today is Thursday. So there'll be a stream. There should be, all things going well, there should be a stream tomorrow. And tomorrow, at least at the start of the stream, the hat will have gone. But the hat's with us for the rest of tonight. Right. Hello. My brain is trying to process the spelling of your username. I hate that I get confused on this one. I'm going to assume it's Angel. It's an Angel Co 2. For some reason, my brain always struggles between Angel and Angle. So this might take me a moment. Oh god, Raccoon is changing the hat. Yeah. Oh, we're apparently just cycling through the party hats right now. There we go. Raccoon needed to make sure that we were actually wearing different hats. Yeah, hats randomly assigned. None of us know what hat's going to pop up. There is a couple of technically duplicates, but they have different colours. Although I suppose I'm a pirate for the time being. Me too. Oh, do you struggle? You struggle between Angle and Angel as well. I think it's literally just like the E and the L switch places. Oh, pirate. We pirate. You had the cylinder hat. Yeah, well, it was cone. I think they're supposed to be party hats. What am I doing? Let's have a quick check on the animals. Love pirating. Ooh, let me spell. What we spelling? Yeah, Angle. You know what? Seeing the two of them side by side, I can tell which is Angle and which is Angel. That's weird. That is so weird that seeing them side by side, it's easy to tell which is which. But if I were to see them isolated, I'd struggle. Like, yes, Angle. Okay, wait, Raccoon, what? Like the old British old man hat? What, you mean my pirate hat? Or did you mean like that? Yes. Yeah, so at least, given the likely dyslexia, that's going to just simply be a mistake from that, since letters and words kind of move about a wee bit in the brain for that one. But it's really annoying. I know. Just looking at it, I need to focus. I need to focus so that I get it right, because I know that's one where I make the mistake all the time. The cylinder hat, either flat, circle, around. Okay. No. The cow. We go to the cow. Oh, yes, I should see about making more cow food. Well, actually. See about the cow food. Because we're probably going to want more dragon eggs. Right. Ooh. Ham is back. Trying to find my bee. Bee? Why is he in my freezer? Why is there a bee in the freezer with bacon? Why? Why is bee in freezers? Why with bacon? Intriguing. Oh, and Pedro. By themselves, I don't know which one is Angle or Angel. Yes! It's really annoying. On their own. On their own, it's so hard to tell the difference, but for some reason together. Oh, we have new hat. Raccoon is really enjoying the hat switching feature today. There we go. That is some more cow food for our dragon. This at least gives us a task we can do for a couple of days. You have forgotten what the hat is called. Are you on about the top hat, actually? Are you looking for the top hat? Are you specifically looking for that one, since I know that's in circulation? I need to see about getting more hats. I really need more hats. Ah, yes! The party hat again, but a different colour. Yes! The party hat, but different colour this time. I know there's like 3 different top hats. I think there's a total of 12 hats. I think that most of them are the party hats, just because, like, fun colours. There is 3 top hats. There's, like, 2 pirate hats. There's a witch hat, and there's a Santa hat. And I don't know if that covers all 12. I know that there is 12. Once I get a hold of more hats, I will absolutely have more hats on the thing. Ah, we've got a green hat now. And we're back to the pirate hat. I really need to figure out how to 3D sculpt properly to do like the props like this. 8. We can have Zest sleep now. We really are just cycling through all the hats. The fact that this is randomized. I don't even know what one you're going to pull up. Why only party hat and pirate hat? It's random. Or at least it's as random as a computer program can be. Wait, the Santa hat one would probably match your... It does. I intentionally put the Santa hat on Christmas. Because I'll typically stream on holidays regardless of the day of the week. Because it's at least nice having somewhere to just go in and hang out for people. So the Santa hat very much matches the red. I think it's like a slightly brighter red than I am. But it's definitely a fun hat to wear. I know I have intentionally put like the pirate hat on if we're playing a pirate game. But again, people have the power to just change what the hat is at any given point. Call the dragon. There we go. There's like, oh, random, like, Spotify playlist shuffle button. Yes. Yeah, probably. Right, there we are. We have 1 egg. I'm just gonna... We're gonna go check out the restaurant, see if the guys are still there, and then we'll just try and skip through the day as much as possible. And then we can just repeat this cycle until game triggers the next event. So if I go in... Ah, we can go in. Fabulous. Oh, they're throwing stuff at the windies. It's pink. Are they throwing Unicorn Delight at me? Oh, Spotify is not worth it anymore. The night as well just listen to Pandora. Oh, might as well just listen to Pandora. I mean, that's fair. I usually buy my music and stuff. Hell, I have a record player sat beside me right now. That's usually how I get my music. Just throw on one of my vinyls. Although I suppose most of the stuff I watch these days comes off of YouTube as well, actually. I don't seem to watch much off of anything else now. Right, yeah, yes. Don't they ever get tired? It said that their hatred and contempt can sustain them for months. Is that true? No. They mostly eat Chiefs Puffs and Dwarven Soda. The problem is that this is fun for them. That's why they don't get tired of doing it, of course. Oh, Raccoon, I want one, but why so expensive? Yeah, I kind of lucked out, and somebody I knew was getting a new one, and there's no point having two in a house. So because it was just going to get thrown in the dump, and they knew that I wanted one, they gave it to me, and it's been working wonderfully since. I did try buying a couple, but like before that. But the amount, I had to send every single one I purchased back because it wasn't actually reading things properly, and the spinny bit wasn't aligned properly or something. I can't quite remember. Ooh, I like Pedro likes record players. They're really nice. I like being able to just pop the stuff in. Although I am also a bit of a history nerd, so the fact that it is an older style of listening to music as well is probably part of why I like it. Did you try rebooting the player? No, I had somebody that understood them better than I did have a look at it and figure out what was going wrong. Because we questioned if it was just my vinyls at first, because I did have a couple of second-hand ones, and we were wondering if it was just that to begin with. But they wound up just they tried my vinyls in their record player and their ones in mine. It was the machine itself. It was the machine itself. Oh, I'm just realizing Pedro messaging earlier. Right, I literally get tired of everything. Oh, yes. I mean, certainly these days, I would not have the energy to do what on earth all of these hooded figures would be doing. The reed head was bad. Yeah, the fact that I had at least two where the reed head was, or at least I think it's the reed head, was bad. But I did have that double checked with somebody that knew at least somewhat more than myself. Yes. Oh, no, I've read that bit. Fun. What kind of monastic? Monastic? I think it's monastic. Right. What kind of monastic order are these guys? What do they even stand for? The Azure Nightingales believe in the disciplinary power of stern whining to purge society of unacceptable behaviour. Do they work for the government or something? Oh, they're not an organised thing. Anyone can join for a few minutes. There's this guy who rents the robes. Must be loaded. One moment they're just normal people, and the next they cover their faces with those hoods and become waggling grandmas from hell. You mean those are random buggers who go incognito to spew death threats at celebrities? Pretty much. Fun. And people are okay with these angry nutcases in stinky bathrobes bullying random victims? Oh, definitely not. The public is very against those mobs when they're not taking part in one. Of course. Yeah, it's always when they're not taking part in it. I see. It's okay when I do it. Classic. I hope this crazy local custom doesn't catch on in the rest of the world, or we're in for a real treat. Cest, Mitriel, there's someone who wants to talk to you. Says it's important. You mean other than the murderous crowd? Sure, whatever. Who is it? Why is she back? We shipped you away! Where's Steakamaru? Where's Steakamaru? You again. Weren't we clear enough last time? I work for the Critic Union now. I come on their behalf to help you sort out this mess. The Critic Union wants to help us? Like hell they want to help us. This is a trick. I hate this guy's name. I had to remind myself I have to say his name every single time. Malvaviscus. Malvaviscus is the one who pushed the crowd on us with that article. Zest pushed the crowd on us by being a clown in public. When is Zest not being a clown in public? When's he not doing? We have angered every political figure in this town. Or in this country, whatever this place is. We have angered every single one of them. Malvaviscus just gave his views on what happened, of course. Yeah, right. And now we have one of his agents at the door. I mean, it is suspicious. Let's hear what she has to say. Oh, okay. The Critic Union knows you've messed up, and that maybe you should be given a chance to make amends and prove your willingness to change for the better. But will be. Cooking is an important cultural medium. There is an opportunity to bring a lot of good to society through it. You really think so? Yes. If you adhere to a few guidelines, we'll be able to make things get better and better. Ha, there we go. Yeah, what are the conditions? What's this about? I'll remain here as an advisor and make sure all the dishes on your menu are up to the cultural standards of our society deserves. I know that I'm just realising Pedro's not been here for most of this and we're like at the end of the game. Or I'm pretty certain we're at the end of the game. Hello AP. Right, yes, the game. The Critic Union, they're just food critics. Although questionably doing stuff beyond food critics stuff. And for some reason they hold a hell of a lot of power in this space. So much power. Also, AP, hello, it is wonderful to see you. How are we doing this evening? I lost my train of thought. Let's see what on earth Ugu wants. Right, yes, society deserves... No, we've been doing so well because we haven't been following the Critic Union. We've been doing so well because we've not done that. The people love our food. What kind of standards are we talking about here? Well, for one, the food needs to be healthy. Unhealthy dishes will make people sick, and we don't want that to happen, of course. Of course. But people come here to have a good time. You're supposed to have guilty pleasures when you're relaxing. It's what gives life flavour. Well, maybe it's your responsibility to teach people to have a good time in a healthy manner and promote good values. What the hell are we doing here? I'm a chef, not a kindergarten teacher. Absolutely. 100%. And our customers are grown-ass people who can decide whether they want to eat celery or deep-fried lard. Yes. Oh, the cats. The cats are so cute, the emoji sticker thing. Oh, yes. I'd pulled up the chat on my phone because for some reason my chat on my computer is not showing me the emojis. It's just giving me the typed thing. So I'll get like chill W cat and sheltering. So like let's actually see what these are. Yes. Oh, the cat ones are so cute. Those are adorable. I love those. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna have the For sake of emotes, I am going to have YouTube chat on my phone now. Because, yeah, no, they're adorable. I don't want to miss out on the emotes. It's really annoying that these programs are not showing me stuff the way they're intended to be shown. Right, yes, we're not kindergarten teacher. The people outside may disagree. The people outside may kiss my bottom. Yes, I bet none of them are even our customers at all. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Oh, I am doing well. Obviously, like, could be doing better, but yeah, that's purely just down to hips not being as functional as they should be. Wait, takes a screen of them up. Up. Right, yes. Yeah, fresh. Oh, that's my zest, all right. Yes, zest is just going to anger so many people. Yeesh. We want to be able to keep serving disgusting garbage to our customers without any kind of consequence. Squared! Whose side are you on? That wasn't the spirit of the thing, Squared. Oh, then freedom and all that, I suppose. Sure, why not? We should let the grown-ass adults coming to our restaurant to have food should be able to decide what they want to eat. Well, it's a shame then. The Overseer program has been agreed upon by the Critic Union and the Crown. If the restaurant doesn't comply with these new rules, they will eventually lose their license and be forced to close. Well then, tell them they can do whatever they feel they need to, but my answer is still... Mitriel! Why do we accept? What? What indeed? We accept your terms. Come with me and we'll see what we can do to the menu. Mitriel, we can't just agree to... Mitriel! What are you doing? You have already done enough damage, Zest. Let me try to fix this my way. What are you doing? I guess I owe you that much. Do we? But do we, though? This is a terrible mistake, Mitriel. This is my restaurant. You are supposed to be our second hand. Too bad then, because we're doing it. No. Not happy with Mitriel right now. No. I can't sit back and let this happen after all we've done to build this place from the ground up. Exactly. Oh, that's interesting. The first two of those emotes show up as black and white versions on my computer one, but the two flags are just letters. I'm now getting interested. Wasn't she forced? She indeed was forced to be our second hand. She was forced to be our second, but you know, ultimately, decisions should be Zest's. He's the one that owns the place. Yeah, she's just below him in authority, so like everybody else kind of has to listen to her, but we shouldn't have to. Yeah, I can understand why Valzoy is so ticked off. The amount of effort that man's went into. You can and you will. Go back home, everyone. Let me handle this. No. Mitriel is trying to sort things out. I'll give her a day or two to see if she manages to find a solution. Right. We need to go... Well, I doubt it's going to actually let me just immediately go back in and deal with that. So we're going to at least have a day. We'll have a day. Do I have any more of these things? Oh! Old style emote. That's an adorable one. I love the little flower. Love the little flower. What am I doing? I think this is just skip the day. Do I make more ghost tattoos? Nah. We'll skip the day. We'll skip the day. Although, actually, I should make sure all of the animals have food. Unicorn has food. Cow does not have food. Okay, They added a gun? Oh gosh, the way... I mean, like, the gun on the chat looks... on YouTube chat looks... It actually looks, like, really good. And the fact that there's a little heart at the end as well. Just a little heart at the end of the battle. But I am currently fascinated with, like, what emotes from YouTube are getting shown on my computer one where I can see both chats, and what ones don't, because the gun on there looks like an absolute utter mess of symbols. Oh, but the cute little space with all the face with all the stars shows up perfectly fine. Also, why is there there's much more of a delay for YouTube going to that chat than it is for me to see it on my phone. I don't like that there's that much of a delay, because that's me only just getting the little peace sign one. Interesting. I might need to mess about with the latency more. I don't know how that affects the video quality. I know it allows for the chatting to be a bit more up to date. So I can chat with YouTube better with the latency being lower. So I'm getting the messages at about the same time as seeing the stuff on screen. The little pig. Little pig, yes. What on earth? What on earth is this one? I'm not sure what the one after the little pig is supposed to be. It's right. I should what am I doing? Oh yes, the cow is going to need to survive a day. The cow needs to survive a day. I'm sure the cow can survive a day. Oh, it was a pig too. Interesting. It is not showing up as a pig on either. Because they both look pretty. Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, I was really like, oh, that's a lot of dashes and stuff. Oh yeah, Angoras is still gone. No, I wanted to sit. We need to pass some time. 7, 8. Oh, that's weird. Why is that chat getting it before this one? Or have you moved over to the widescreen stream on YouTube? Right, let's go feed the cow before I forget about the cow. Because I would much rather my cow didn't die. I've had too many cows die on me. Just because I was simple enough about I forgot to feed them. Right. It's a happy pig with its arms up. Oh. Okay. Interesting. No, we're going to the cow. The cow is getting this lot of feed. Because this will at least last it a while. There's just a lot of milk kicking about there. An absolute lot of milk getting kicked about there. I should probably see about picking that up. Right, I can at least go feed the cow. Feed the cow. Oh, the cow's at least not telling me it's hungry yet. That's good. It could probably survive another day or two, but let's not push the cow's limit. Let's not risk starving the cow. I'm loving all these little emotes. Jeez. Oh, right to the restaurant. Face emoji keyboard. Oh, the app. Right. Right. Oh, I do like that little heart. I think that I think that's supposed to be a little flying heart that you sent with the app face emoji keyboard. Right. Oh, okay. There we go. We are indeed starting stuff soon. We're starting stuff soon. We've triggered the next event. Uh-oh. Right. So how is the new dynamic going? How is it? Mitriel and the Overseer have devised a new menu. All very healthy and bland. Easy to chew and swallow. Nothing dangerous at all. And how are the people liking it? Oh, wow. Right, I've at least seen that one before, like the wide eyes. But that's like showing up on the computer one, and it looks so cursed on the computer. I don't like how that looks on the computer. Oh jeez. Right, they aren't. Of course they're not. I see. They're going to kill all the restaurants. Ah, zest. Mitriel has been very receptive to our suggestions. Now the restaurant is a far better place. Of course it is. Of course it is. I fear my customers don't quite agree. First you get a better restaurant, then you get better customers? You'll improve in all possible ways. What if we don't want better customers? Well, like we're customers. Ooh. It shows the app on the bottom. Right. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to need to check out this app later. I love little emotes, but the amount of times I forget to use them. Although, like, I'm certainly preferring all of these like cutesy ones you've been showing me this evening than the yellow faces that we've grown kind of accustomed to for the default stuff. There we are, Zest. I like my current customers just fine. Yes. Your restaurant deserves better. This place could be so inspiring. I don't care. I mean, look at Squirg, for example. His story is a true example to highlight. What do you mean? Oh, really? Squirg is about to get... I feel like Squirg is about to get insulted. Also, why is my closed captioning calling him Square instead of Squirg? He's not even clicked it up the second time. Oh, really? Yes. Of course, someone like you working at the top restaurant in Concordia. Yours is a great example of how an artist can come from the most unlikely origins, and in the most unexpected forms, that anyone can be a great cook. Yeah, I didn't expect Squirg to be too impressed with that one. Just what the blank is that supposed to mean? This has to be the single worst insult I've ever had spat at me. Are you Scree? Are the Scree not good enough for your liking, your highness? Oh, he angry. He's so angry now. He wasn't going to be impressed. Knew he wasn't going to be impressed. But But I heard... But I thought... But I meant... You think I'm some kind of cute pet to pat on the head? Little freaking cut you. Oh no, I'll freaking cut you. That doesn't work. Oh no, is there another one that doesn't work? Oh no. Oh Jesus, calm down, Squirtic. Squirtic no longer likes her. Don't do something you'll regret. We're already doing something we're regretting. Oh! Oh! Tortapio's got her back! The sheer fact the head of the mafia shows up and just throws her in a bag! Are we all gonna work together now? You know what? Absolutely Tortapio. What the hell have you done to my restaurant, maggot? I thought you would take good care of the place, and I find out you're serving bland crap. Oh, yes. Yes, Tortapio. We had little choice in the matter. The Critic Union offered us a way to avoid the protests. The Critic Union played you, Zest. They played us all. Ooh, wow. That's a fancy wow. Why are these... Right, I'm a try reader. I get at least get a break from them while I'm reading. Right, yes, they played us all. Yes, they did. Yes, Malvisca's used your meteoritic ascension to wipe out every major figure in the cooking scene. And in the end, he expected to control you through restaurant reviews, but Valzoi's review illusion prevented him from doing so, and worse, it was spreading. That's why he forced everyone to accept those advisors. This way, his views will not... Oh! Oh, ads have popped up over on Twitch. Let's stop reading them now. How is... At least know for certain YouTube is still with us. Oh, wow. Oh, you know something? I can maybe go poke at that app just now. Face emoji keyboard. But anyway, there we go. We get like 3 minutes of just hanging out with whoever is still left with us on Twitch and YouTube. Right. What am I doing? Yes. Face emoji keyboard. Install. We're gonna have cute emotes too. Open. Open. There we go. The people floating. Oh yeah, they're magician, or no, magician's not quite the right word. Although perhaps it is for them. They're mages. That's the word. They're mages. They have magical powers and often use magic to, as they would put it, enhance their food. Because at least those two are also chefs. Although we are friends with... I don't know how to refer to these. I know the organisation is called the Infinigan. Which is a whole bunch of powerful mages that, control so much. See, every person in this room right now, actually, that isn't staff, we've beat in a cooking battle. We have angered every single one of them. Oh, teach me how to float. I'd love to. It'd be wonderful if we could learn how to float. I think only select people are able to gain the power of magic, which is disappointing. Uh-uh. But you know, I didn't even process that those two were flying up there. I know. We can't learn how to float. Oh, Twitch is back! There we are. Right, let's reread this. We'll reread this sentence. Right, that's why he forced everyone to accept those advisors. This way, his views will not be able to be ignored, no matter what anyone else says. Wait, so you're telling me that I didn't actually win those combats? No, Zest, you won them all, fair and square. His intervention was a bit more insidious than that. Yes. And at least that Chef Bolton was the first one that we did this with. He was the first one we angered. At least he's saying we did indeed legitimately win them all. Which is his... Oh, doggy! Doggy. There we go. You have any proof of that, or are we just a bunch of whiners crying about a big bad critic who gave us a boo-boo? Not quite. Angra! There is a definite proof. And you should all take a look at it. Blimey, what a party. Who's left? Is Jesus gonna pop out of a cake now? Is he? I mean, we've already had Jesus show up to several things. I wouldn't be surprised if he came here now. Right, Angra contacted us because she found out something disturbing. Even more than the Overseer program. You all remember how Malaviscus wrote demolishing pieces attacking each of you when you were defeated by Zest? Yes. Not really. Yeah, because we just didn't read it. No? I don't pay attention to the news. How did you manage to get as far as you did? So by just bulldozing our way through everything. Almost. Oh, almost. Yeah, that one had a few little things in there. Yes. By defeating you all. By defeating you all at what you do best. Yeah. Yes. Ouch. We'll take a look at. We'll take a look then. Start with the one regarding your fight with Torpaio. When popular doesn't mean good. A new chef's victory over the popular chef Torpaio demonstrates that cuisine should move away from the uneducated taste of the common folk and fully embrace more elevated goals. Was I fighting against the common folk? I seem to recall that I was only trying to save my ass. It looks like you were the champion of the snobs. Here's another one from your fight with Bolton. Down with the overlords. An amateur chef dethrones the leader of the culinarium, putting an end to the traditional rules of cuisine and opening the way to a new culinary paradigm. I just wanted you guys to follow your own rules. Yeah, we made a hell of a statement about that. I know. All of this, however, undermined my authority, and the culinarium have been erratic since then. When this last power grab came, we didn't have the strength to oppose Malaviscus. And now another one, from your battle with Anzashi. Oh, I will go now, goodbye. It was wonderful having you here, Pedro. I hope you come back to the pond. It was wonderful seeing all the little cute emotes. Right, yes, battle with Anashi. When tradition becomes bigotry. Chef Anashi chauvinist views on Nairian culture proved to be her downfall. I mean... Well, gotta say that this one is pretty spot on. Yeah. But in the end, you did understand why I did what I did. There's nuance. There's nuance. All the nuance in the world won't take away the fact that you acted like an asshat in front of Frischka and treated Frischka like dirt. You may want to remember that next time you want to tell an edgy joke during an award ceremony. Yeah. Next one, from your fight with the Fustamancers. Tangible physicality brings entropy to illusionism. Why is there so many complicated words? The Fustamancers lost their grip on reality itself as their castle in the sky collapsed against a solid wall of empirical determination. Okay, I don't have a clue what the hell he's trying to say. Keep reading. So this brings us to a necessary fundamental change to our understanding of the culinary art that requires a firm guiding hand. Ah, I see. All of this is nice, but he's entitled to his own opinion, like it or not. This doesn't end here. Take a look at these. The short-sighted cuisine of Torpaio crushes a promising new chef's hope. This proves that cuisine needs to move away from the common rabble criteria if we want new promise to reach elevated goals. The culinarium rigid views on perfection cut short the career of a promising rising star. The culinarium's firm grasp on cuisine is choking new talent. A new paradigm is required. Chef Anzu's bigoted ways takes another victim and shoots down a true champion of good. The Nairian traditions need a new guardian. Oh, he had prepared things for both outcomes! The chimeric infusions of the transcendent eclipse the palatable needs of the mundane. So this brings us to the necessary fundamental change of our understanding of the culinary arts that require a firm guiding hand. What is this? Some sort of window to an alternate reality where we all sport goatees? I found those in Mal's office when he was away. He wrote his articles beforehand. No matter who won or lost, the conclusions were reached before the fact, and the outcome didn't influence them. I see. That might be a bit more worth whining about, but heck, the guy's got a job. The guy's job is pretty much to give his opinion. You want us to all go in there and say our opinion is that your opinion sucks? The critics are playing you for full zest. They even tried to control you through that woman. You should grow a spine. Yeah, no, not the critics, just Malaviscus. The others are just trying to do their job. You've been dancing to his tunes since he arrived in town with his big bags of cash. Don't pretend this is not your fault. He said he'd be able to increase our influence. He was a prestigious critic back in Volcrida. Was, as in past tense, before pitting everyone and their mothers against each other. Volcrida, you're telling me that your crazy story about meatballs is actually true? Meatballs? Never mind. The thing is, there's nothing we can do but complain, and no one likes a cook who complains about critics. It's a bit of an unwritten rule, also known as suck it up and don't be a baby. This is a bit beyond sucking it up. If we do not stand against him now, Malaviscus is going to consolidate his grasp on cuisine and choke it. We need to go to the Critic Union Tower and make a unified statement of rejection. And then he'll just reject our rejection. No, he won't be able to. You are the epic chef zest. This rank comes with authority and responsibilities. It does? We have power! We have power! If you lead a statement of rejection with support from all of us, Malaviscus will lose all his authority on the matter. We need you, Zest. Moreover, you have a duty to uphold. Come on, Zest. We didn't want to do this in the first place. Alright, let's pay a visit to Malviscus. Yes! Good. Meet us at the Eastern Gate when you're ready. To the Eastern Gate! To the Eastern Gate! Come on! Bolton! Let's go! The others are already on their way! The critic is still looking dramatic as ever. Oh, somebody's doing stuff outside. Council of Critics. No. Well, well, to what do we owe this visit? Come to tell us one of your jokes? We are here to put an end to your plot, Malaviscus. What plot? Your plot to take over cuisine and rebuild it to your liking without opposition. Ah, Angra and Slothy, an unlikely duo of traitors. Traitors to what? Will you listen to yourself, Mal? And all of you, why are you even here anymore? The Union was a mistake. The Union helps bring a unified consensus to send a clearer message. Critic consensus must be reached independently and spontaneously. That's where the actual value of consensus resides. It must not be planned and agreed upon. If our voices are not united, we risk sending an unclear message and diminish our influence on the craft. Dispersed criteria will not bring improvement. Our job is to help the cooks and the public, not to control them. To describe reality, not to reshape it. If we wanted to influence cuisine so directly, we should have become cooks ourselves. That's rich coming from you. Ah, yeah, she has some business with cook. Yes, I might have failed as a chef, or worse, I quit. I sabotaged myself because I was too full of fear to face criticism, to expose my heart and soul to the world and risk getting stabbed. It's an inevitable part of our trade, Angra. I know. I'm not making excuses. I quit because I feared the criticism from the critics, the public and the other chefs. But I still love cuisine with a passion. And most of all, I knew how lost and vulnerable a chef can feel. I got into this to make things easier and more humane for them, not harsher and more merciless. I understand, but I didn't make this world. You have a responsibility toward the public, and we can't just be nice and forgive mistakes that will affect them. The public, eh? That's why you keep ignoring their cries? Ah, the revolutionary. Power to the people, eh? How is that completely reliable and not how is that completely reliable, not shady at all system of yours working out? My system is honest. Honest indeed. Honest as a drunken brawl. But I wouldn't want quarrelsome drunkards at the helm of the ship, would you? Well, maybe you actually would. So everyone who disagrees with you is a quarrelsome drunkard now. Perhaps not, but they are just the untrained public, and the public tend towards comfortability and familiarity. The public doesn't understand the need for change and tends to immobility. If we left control of the art to the masses, what would we get? 1 trillion minor variations of the same safe fish and chip recipe? Nothing groundbreaking ever again. Stagnation. The saddest thing is that they wouldn't even know what they'd be missing out on. So you simply ignore the rabble, eh? Dictate your own criteria from your high and mighty tower? We don't dictate what the chefs need to do. We simply set their sights on higher goals and motivate them to spur their potential and not become redundant. You set their sights away from their patrons. That's the chef's choice alone. Choice? What choice is left for a chef when there are fanatics screaming on the streets? What choice is there when you have agents telling them what they can cook? I can hardly be held responsible for the world being full of crazy people. That's precisely why we started the Overseer program, to protect the chefs from themselves. And to perch on their shoulders like a raven. Maybe this'll help them balance the weight of the raven that is perching on their other shoulder. You keep talking about these high concepts so much that you've lost sight of cuisine itself. Critics are supposed to talk about food and give their opinion. This has gone too far. This again, I'm tired of having to explain it over and over again. Maybe you have to explain it so many times because it doesn't make sense. Yes, it does. You're just too short-sighted to understand it. Thinking that food critics should talk about food is not being short-sighted. Then go ahead and talk about flavours and how some bum likes to sprinkle cinnamon on top of their fries or whatever minutiae you want. But we are the critic union, Slothy. More is expected of us. There are more aspects to cuisine beyond mere taste or technique. There's restaurant logistics and their impact on the city. There's values. There's the whole harmony and cultural fitting. We are the top authority in the city regarding these issues. That is what we are supposed to talk about. You don't want to. Don't do it. But you have no right to expect us to shut up. Phew. Okay. Give it a rest, you all. This is all very interesting. You guys could spend weeks talking about this and everyone would be so very right at the same time. However, my issue with this matter is mostly one, Malaviscus. And what would your issue be? It's pretty simple. You call yourself a critic, but you're acting like a dietitian. You're not persuading and convincing people to adopt your values. You just dictate them and then use your authority like a hammer to crush those who don't share them. The Critic Union has all the right in the world to recommend, but not impose and be obeyed, much less to try and destroy the lives of chefs who dissent. That's not what it looks like from where I'm standing. Then, might make right. Sure, we could have avoided the whole discussion and just left it as, I do what I want because I can. But this has to be about power dynamics then. Then I'll humour you. As Epic Chef of Concordia, and with the support of my colleagues, I officially question your authority and reject all the regulations you have imposed on the culinary trade. Oh gosh, right, yeah. You know what, I have noticed AP's question there. I need a moment from reading all of that. Right, yes. Are you close to I think I'm close to the end. This is feeling very close to the end. He did say the thing. He has been the Epic Chef for at least the past 2 streams. Oh, I think I need a drink. Got so focused on just reading all that there. At least I didn't get to the point that I actually hurt my throat before taking a drink. Right, okay. Let's see, what's next? Cease and desist at once, and let us cook in peace. That might have sounded a bit less impressive than it did inside your head. You think so? Because when the king is forced to choose between the whole body of chefs and some guy with a bowler hat, I think he wouldn't even need to think about it. The whole body of chefs, eh? I doubt you'll find a single one who agrees with your current methods who isn't a huge blank. Oh ho ho, I love that you've put it in those terms. What do you mean? You people may have an epic chef backing you up on this issue, but as it turns out, so do I. No, Mitriel! No! Mitriel! Your partner here came to visit me not long before your little uprising took place. An ambitious and clever woman, she is willing to take a central role in the new paradigm that is coming to life. I've seen my fair share of surreal stuff lately, but this one takes the cake. What is this about, Mitriel? Mitriel feels that something as important as the epic chef title should not be shared with someone as irresponsible as you. This has proven a great opportunity for her to get rid of some dead weight, to say. I'm sorry, Zest, but I challenge you for the full solitary title of epic chef. We need to fight Mitriel now. Mitriel, I don't understand. Everyone looks horrified. You may not know me as well as you thought then. Are you still holding that grudge? You should have known that I'm not to be trusted. I can't believe this, Mitriel. If you take away the title from Zest, he will lose his royal protection. The Lucerians will take him away. After all we've been through together, you only care about your stupid career. You're just a rat. Square, it's not good. Let's not go insulting Square like this. I meant, it's okay, I'm not happy either. So you want to challenge my partner for a healthier Concordia, Zest? Fine. But first you need to answer to Mitriel's challenge for the full title. And here's where it gets better. As leader of the Critic Union, I can appoint anyone to be the judge of this match. So I appoint myself. Ha ha ha. This is a clear conflict of interest. The king is the one who should be judging something like this, not you. The king is not very keen on acting as a judge after the last incident, so he bestowed full authority on me to select culinary combat judges through a decree. Of course he did! You might as well just desist now and go back home. No! No, we fight! We fight! No! Yeah! Right, Zed, if I have to go down, let it be with a bang! I accept your challenge, Mitriel. We'll meet at the Culinarium Tower. Good. A new battle for the title shall take place. Only the winner shall retain the epic chef title. I promise you all I'll try to be a fair judge. Now get out of my tower. This is gonna be a hell of a battle. I need to get some rest. It's first thing in the morning. We need to kill an entire day. I can't believe Mitriel's done this to us. The betrayal. We've been through so much together. We've been through so much. How could she do this to us? Oh, is the restaurant still closed? Am I not able to kill time this way? God dang it. Alright, back home. I guess I'm sitting on a chair perpetually until it's nighttime. Everybody's gonna hate Mitriel. Oh, we're triggering another thing? Oh, this guy! The mysterious knight! Greetings, villain! It's been so long since we've seen this dude. And his unicorn? I think. Oh, it's you. Took you long enough to show up again. I always stand vigilant, but I only show up when I feel the integrity of Concordian's cuisine is in grave danger. Like when some new neighbour plants potatoes on his farm, of course. More like when someone tries to introduce potentially cursed produce into our market. Could have been swimming in zombies in a matter of hours. Fair point. So, is now one of those times when the great integrity of Concordian cuisine is in danger? Indeed, perhaps more than ever, for the balance has been broken. Partners fighting each other over a broken title, the former paragons discredited, and the critics trapped in a choir, and all because of one man. He must be stopped. You must win this fight. Okay, you know too much. Tay fast. You had to be at that meeting. Who I am does not matter. But I can offer you help. What kind of help? The true essence of my companion. Stagillion, the Pegasacorn. Oh, the Pegasacorn! Right, it wasn't a unicorn, he's a Pegasacorn. You almost managed to make me take you seriously. Almost. What is the problem? Again, that's not a Pegasacorn. That's a donkey. The man is offering us help right now. Let him offer his help. I already told you that he must conceal his true appearance. Pegasacorn provide the ultimate ingredient in these lands. New ingredient? You can't hide a Pegasacorn with a hat. No, he's also got a back thing. Why not? The wings would still be there, damn it. But there's the saddle thing with bags. Ah, I see. There has been a fundamental misunderstanding regarding the nature of my companion. You see, a Pegasacorn is not a horse with wings and a horn. What is it? The horn! It's a horse with the horn in the shape of a Pegasus! So it absolutely could be hidden with a hat! I'll be going home now. No! Let's hear the man out! Wait, you obviously don't know the importance of this creature. Its horn provides the ultimate spice. A single pinch of powdered Pegasacorn horn can make literal dirt taste like the most refined meal. That's why Pegasacorn are so rare. They were hunted to the brink of extinction a long, long time ago. This creature here is one of the last remaining ones. I wouldn't be offering this to you if it wasn't important. Mitriel knows all of your secrets, every trick in your book. She can recreate anything you do and serve it to the whole restaurant. It will be the hardest combat you've ever faced, and we cannot afford you losing. Using this spice and you will win. Use this spice and you will win. Not even Maleviscus will be able to say no after bursting into unconscious tears of joy in front of everyone. This sounds an awful lot like cheating. Questionable. You know what? You say that, but we have resurrected bloody unicorns, dinosaurs. We've made man-eating spiders that aren't going to kill us anymore. We have access to dragon eggs. Nobody else has access to this food. It's only ours. If this is cheating, all of that is cheating as well. You have received help before. We have help. Advice, not a mysterious insta-win powder. Mitriel deserves a fair fight. Mitriel has betrayed you. He's right. She betrayed us. Take the powder. You can decide whether to use it or not. Is that all? Yes. And who are you then? It wouldn't make sense for you to hide your face if you were on my side to begin with. Maybe you're another critic gone rogue. Not stoop unless you're wearing a griddle and having a really hard time. Are you Eldenbear or Kriz? Boy, that would be a surprise, eh? Though, you'd also be having a hard time in there. My job here is complete. Who is the mysterious knight? Everything rests in your hands now. Good luck, Zest. Yeah, well, goodbye. Who is this man? Return. Right, we returned. All right, rest. Let's get Zest to bed. We have secret powder. I mean, we're not going to truly know if it would be an instant wind powder, though. We can't know that for certain, especially if it's such a rare ingredient. Oh, more stuff! Angoras is back! Angoras, you're back! He's back! I never left! Though it's taken me a while to stabilize myself enough to leave the painting. Oh, he's been with us the whole time. I thought he died. Or well, in whatever way a ghost can die. Oh, Angoras! I didn't even know what to do. The Invidigan told me to wait it out. And they're pros at this. Not much more I could do. Well, that was good. That was some good advice. Messing with the painting wouldn't have helped. But I'm fine now. Which is all that matters. You don't seem all that fresh on the other hand, though. Trouble again? Since when do you care about my mundane crap? Wait, is it just that I thought he died? He's already... Yeah, well... He used what was last of his strength to help us... win the fight against the Fustermonster. I thought he was gone forever! But yeah, as soon as I said I thought he died, I instantly realized, wait, he's been a ghost this whole time. But like, really, I thought he was gone! I'm so happy to see him. He's been such a pest this whole time, but I love him. We've missed him. Just humouring me. Mundane crap might be just the thing I need right now. I've realised I've been too disconnected from the world for my own good. Oh, Pedro, welcome back! We've just been reunited with a friend in the game. Our ghostly friend. They vanished. They kind of sacrificed themselves, but they're back. I'm so happy they're back. If it really is what you want, I'll be happy to vent a bit. Basically, the leader of the Critic Union is trying to enforce a new moral code on every chef in Concordia. Of course, try as I might to just mind my own business, I'm right in the middle of it all. What kind of moral codes would a chef need? Mandatory healthy food, and I guess a few less jokes here and there. The jokes, I can understand the regulations on jokes, especially after the one you just pulled. That it? Well, yes, hell, sounds like a no-brainer, right? The decent thing to do. But why does it feel so wrong? You ever heard of the Starfarer Archipelago? No? It was this group in the islands, newly discovered back in the days of the Imperial Navy. A paradise of virgin land inhabited by a great number of tough yet peacefully relative primitive people who welcomed us without fear. How nice! Very nice. The only problem was we found out is that they were cannibals. Ah, I see. It was a ruse to try and eat you all? No, quite on the contrary. They treated us with what they considered a delicacy and an honour. The elder roast. That can't be as literal as I'm picturing it. They even had apples in their mouths. That is as literal as we're picturing. Good grief, sounds horrible. To us, it definitely was. Being presented with a whole roasted grandma is not something you easily forget. I bet. I absolutely bet. That would be hard to forget, that image. However, for them, it was completely normal. It's not like they were killing people to eat them. They would eat their own dead and thought it was an honor. Okay. Weird feelings about that. They pretty much thought that by being eaten by the tribe, their soul became part of the younger generations, and they could live forever with their descendants in an endless cycle. It was a way of providing the tribe with food during tough times, and it kept everyone involved and with their eyes on the future. How so? Well, the elderly truly cared about the prosperity of the tribe because they thought they would be part of it through the younger minds. Has to be tough being 90 years old and having to worry about unemployment rates among the younger population. Oh gosh, see, wait, that's some family feud shit. Things you don't want to see on the dinner table. Roasted grandma. I know, I don't think any of us would be able to handle that. Through the cycle, they believed that they would suffer or enjoy your legacy, good or bad. In a very direct way, that kept everyone motivated to make things better for the next generation. What I'm trying to say is, they were just minding their own business. They had no ill intent. So you just packed up and left them alone, I assume? Not quite. The Church of Tempurus was not happy about the whole business. Yeah, I can imagine because of the sacrilege, I assume. Sure, but because of the health issues, turns out that eating your elderly and sick is not as healthy as one might imagine. They had quite a colour chart of infirmity. Infirmity? I think it's infirmity. It was decided that the custom was barbaric and had to end, so we got to it. By engaging in a serene dialogue and letting the best values overcome the bad ones over a course of a few generations. Well, sort of. We targeted prominent cultural figures and preached the flog out of them. Add some promises here, some presents there, and soon they were ready to accept the Tempurian way. Then they declared that eating your grandpa was now forbidden and nailed anyone who disagreed to a coconut tree. Very civil. Your values were clearly superior to theirs. The thing is, it worked. Just a bit of pressure from us and they stopped eating their own pretty quickly without needing to resort to much bloodier extermination campaign. I see, and you're telling me, I guess, because you want to show me that them minding their own business wasn't as inglorious as it might seem? That the moral busybodies who took issue in their own hands and had good intentions, even if their methods were too harsh, and that in the end they managed to get results? That reality is just a scale of dark grey tones, and we need to find our own answers to make sense of it without obsessing about a good and evil nature? I suppose that this can be a pretty fair lesson to take from this. I don't know if nailing people to palm trees was very grey at all, but I guess it was a different time, so I get what you mean to say. Very understanding of you. This lesson might help you come to terms with this harsh world, eh? However, I did mention that the Starfarer Archipelago got its name from an incredible amount of resentanium crystals the place had. And that the people's cultural beliefs about ending cycles implied that they wanted to conserve their natural habitat intact so no one could mine it. And I did mention that eating your dead was such an integral part of their philosophy, such an integral part of their philosophy and creed that getting rid of their custom pretty much made the whole thing crumble. In a short while, everyone was as greedy as self-centered blank, very willing to help us mine the island and take us to their most sacred places. It didn't take many decades for the place to become dry and useless. I The people with power of any kind will tell you a lot of tales, lad. Those culinarium people, the critics, the king. If you are very lucky, there might be some actual good to take from their machinations. But even in the best of cases, it's always a secondary thing, a happy coincidence. Dig deep enough through their bullflog, and you'll always find cold, hard gold. I'm sure that some of them actually believe in what they're saying. That's when everyone ends up covered in blood. Chains or both. What a bleak way to see the world. Saves you a lot of grief in the long run when you would just assume that every issue is about money and power. You are far more ready to act accordingly. You're obviously trapped in the middle of a power struggle. If you want to come out in one piece, just be cynical. I don't want to see you sacrifice yourself because of morals. I'm not used to you giving me life advice. Well, guess that since my actual descendants didn't give 3 flogs about me, I might as well pass on my infinite knowledge to somebody else. Even the occult stuff? You want to tinker with that? Dunno. Been messing around with the Infiniting quite a lot lately. I already used their trinkets, so I might as well learn a bit more about how they work. I think you should stick to cooking. Tempurus knows what you might unleash if you accidentally gain arcane powers. That's fair. We have done a lot of damage. Well, I guess we might have something in common then. Perhaps we do, Zest. Perhaps we do. Oh man, right, there we are. Wait, can I talk to Anguirus now? How are you doing, Anguirus? I'm fine. You sure have been real quiet lately. Guess I need to find a new purpose in life. Not easy at my age. How are things going in the world of the living? Stable enough. That's good. Right. We'll pass the time. Oh, so glad that Anguirus is back. I was so sad that every time I went up to that fireplace, we just got silence. But he back. He gonna be good. He's been good friend. He's helped us out so much. We've annoyed each other so goddamn much. Right. Off to bed. Time to sleep. What are we running into next? Where are we going? Defeat Mitriel. I should talk to Bosco at the Culinarium stand when I'm ready to face Mitriel in combat. Is he going to tell us how many rounds and stuff we have? I sincerely hope he's going to give us information that we need. I don't want to go into this blind. At least any of the major battles we've not went into blind, and I sincerely hope that this last one is going to follow that pattern. Right, we shall, however, continue to work on the cow feed. Get more dragon eggs. It's not going to hurt to have more dragon eggs. It's so nice knowing that I can just fill this thing up with cow feed. So much cheaper than using meat to fill it up. Grandcourt, meat makes much more sense than cow feed. I wonder if that was intentional in the game. I wonder if they intended for cow feed to be a feature to feed the dragon. Or if it was just like some sort of bug that never got patched out or something. Sit. Right, Bosco. I really should get... Am I going into this blind? Am I going... I don't like going into this blind. I don't want to go into this blind. Should I prep? I feel like I should prep 3 meals worth of thing. How many dragon egg do I have currently? Oh dear, what am I... Oh! Take a dragon egg to be safe! Exactly, I need to take a dragon egg to be safe. I mean, come on, look at how wonderful a dragon egg is! You know what? Oh, gee, what on earth is going on with the game here? What have I done? I've glitched out the game. Right, let's go to the main menu and start the dig. At least we just saved. Can I fix the game? I don't want the game to be crashing on me now. Alright, okay. I need to go get, could always go into it, then reset the day. I could. Do we do that is the question. I at least know the day resets if you lose. If you lose a major battle, the game just resets to your last save. And there's like a little animation that pops up with just, it was all a bad dream. You woke up in horror because bad dream. Ooh. What if I have... Gee, what if I do a dragon egg? What if I do a dragon egg, and then I do a king squid, and then I do another dragon egg? That would give us quite a lot. Whoa, that's crazy, you madman! 2 dragon eggs in one dish. Do you know what? Oh, storage is full. Storage is full. Right, I'm gonna see about getting more carrots and tomatoes on the go so that I can just get a bunch of dragon eggs. I need so much more cow food. The more cow food I can make in one sitting, the better. I could just make a whole bunch of cow food here. Granted, of course, I will. Given that it's potentially a 3-round thing, I will need to get another king squid. Watch it be like yellow and red minus ×2. Yes! Oh god, that would be just my luck. That would be just my luck. Right, you know what? We're removing this machine. This machine is getting moved to beside the dragon thing. That way I can just make it immediately. Oh, I'm going to need to feed our little birdie friend. It helps if I click the right button. Why is that? I always press the wrong buttons. I've forgotten what thing it was that I need to build again. Windmill. A windmill. There we go. This is what we're building. This has... Yes, this has the thing. Right. Let's... 2k vigor. Woohoo. Oh, wait. Minus 4k. Yeah. Oh, you know something? How much would that vigor be? Let's do some quick math. Where is my notebook? Because I actually have a notebook. Right, math. Right, so we'd have 34. Let's just get the total of the entire thing. Total of the entire thing. Right, so we get plus 40 and plus 40. So that then brings us 74 and 65 with the 21 for the last. Then we have this. All right, I'm going to put the times 2. I'm going to pull out the... I'm not doing times 2.4 off the top of my head. Oh. My phone has ran out of battery, of course. Right, iPad, that's not too far away. Using an iPad for some calculations feels a bit insane, but hey ho. Big calculator time, I suppose. Right, so we have 74 times 2.4. That would be 177.6. Well, that's probably one. I'll go with 177 because it doesn't do points in this. And then we have 65 times 2. Yes, times 2. Now, is that 130? I'm going to double check that that is 130. 65 times 2. Yes, 130. That one is at least not too bad. And that's still 21. So then we add 21 to there, 25, and then 4. Right, so 198, 155, and 25. No, this. Right, so we'll do the plus 80 first. And 60, so that's still just that. Oh geez, the numbers are already getting big. Why is my brain immediately struggling with adding 80 to 1? Right, 278. That's still 155. 25 plus 60, 85. Then I'm going to times 4 here. The numbers might wind up being higher as some of the points will come out before the synergies hit. But this will at least give us a minimum that we get. Right, so 278 times 4. So 1,112. Oh, geez. Right, the sophistication, we have 85 times 3.6, which 306. And I still haven't even added the base stuff. 34, 25, 21, 1, 1, 4, 6, 1, 80, 3, 2, 7. Jeez, how much would that be overall? 4, 6, 180, 3, 2, 7. Right, that would... The minimum that would give us is 1,653. And that's without adding sauces. I have a sauce that gives plus 50 vigor. I could add a sauce right after the dragon egg. After the first dragon egg. And that would make the score all the much higher. So the fact that if we don't include the sauces, 1,653. That might be the highest I've ever been able to figure out a thing for me in. Right, anyway, let's go feed Birdie Beep Beep. Our little birdie friend needs some food. And I need so many more dragon eggs. I'm probably going to figure out how much, how much I can wait, what do you mean there's a tornado watch? Do you have to worry about tornadoes right now? I hope you don't have to deal with tornado. Tornadoes don't sound fun. Right. Okay. Brain. Brain. Warning, not watch. Okay. Warning. Okay. I imagine that is better. It doesn't sound much better, but I imagine that's better. Right, I need to go figure out... Oh, wait. I first need to feed our... I just made you a dish and I'm not feeding you it. There we go. There we go. It's a bit better. I'm standing... Why are you standing outside watching? That doesn't sound safe. Standing outside when there is anything to do with a tornado happening does not sound like a wise idea. Yes, shopping. I wish for tomatoes and carrots. How much? Right, friend. No. I actually want your saddlebag for once. Right, another load of carrots. Fabulous. Yes. Why did those change places every time? Why do they change places? Right, now to just plant a stupid amount of carrots and potatoes. Not potatoes, tomatoes. Tomatoes. How many... Wait, how... It'll be good if I know how many of each I have. Why is my brain not math right? 6... 12, 18, 22. Oh, the ads are... You know what? While the ads are running over on Twitch, I'm going to quickly jump to the toilet. I shall be back momentarily. Right. I am at least back. Okay, so let's start getting some of these carrots. I have already forgotten how many carrots I have. Right, see, it's not bad. Barely windy, just dark. I have to take your word for that. I've never had to deal with tornadoes to any capacity. I don't think I've had to deal with any kind of natural disaster to any capacity. We... Right, I'll do 3 rows. I'll see how many carrots can fill that up. Come on. We fill up the thing. Ah, there we go. Twitch is back. We fill up our carrots. Come on. How many carrots do I still? I have 4 left. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'ma have it at 6, and then at least if I need to go buy more, I'll know that I'll have 4 rows of 6. That fits that nicely, right? Where's my birdie friend? I need your saddlebag. I should have sold them potatoes when I had the chance. The warning's over. That was short-lived. Right. 2. Oh gosh. Not where I want that to be. 4. Oh. It usually is an hour area. Well, that's at least something. I always hate hearing about natural... The natural disasters sound so scary, but everybody that has to deal with them on any kind of regular... It's so weird seeing everyone be so chill about it. I can certainly understand that, yeah, if it's part of daily life, you just stop thinking about it being a big thing. Just figure out how to live with it. It's hard for me to comprehend that mindset with something like a tornado or earthquakes. Right, so now we fill this up with tomatoes. I have no idea how much food it would be. Oh, I'd absolutely love to be a storm chaser. Oh no, I would not. But that's coming from someone who's dealt with warnings and watches but never seen one. You know what? I can understand in your position why you'd want to be one. I couldn't. I know I couldn't. The idea of having to deal with any of these natural disasters at all worries me. Right. Okay, we've filled up that. We have our other ones. No. I do need to fish some more. I do need to at least see about getting one more of the king octopuses. Not the king octopus, the king squid. I also need to figure out which sauce it is that gives me the plus 50 to vigor. Because then, I know that's a fish. I need a fish for that sauce. Something's telling me it's the queen carp. It's either the queen carp or it's the ghostly fish. I keep forgetting its name. There we go. Here is our sauce machine. No, that's the sophistication. Right, the katsuobushi. Right, this one. I might already have. It's one of it's one of the two. I use both of those so much, which is why I knew it was one of the two. Oh, I need more mushroom sauce. No, I at least have mushrooms. I at least already have mushrooms. And yes! I could already make that. So is it just... It's just going to be make the, Oh, wait. I don't need any extra potatoes. Wait, no, yes, this way. This way. There we are. Let's put this extra ghost tattoo away. I'm gonna need the mushrooms, but first... Let's do this. Oh yeah, I don't know how much this is gonna fill my inventory. Ah, just... No, I wouldn't be able to get them all. That's disappointing. Right. Fabulous. Look at all the cow feed. Summon dragon. There we go. We'll get the last of these. We'll go to the other one. We'll grab the stuff from there. Grab me mushrooms. Ah, there we go. One dragon egg. Okay. I'm really just, like, diving in deep for this one. Right, this'll give us all our sauces. Right. The fisherman. To the fisherman. Because it's going to be faster for me to just go buy the bait I need. Buy some things. Right, I'm just buying a whole bunch of the bait. Because this'll be, again, knowing my luck. Knowing my luck, it'll take forever for me to get a king squid. I'm just very much going into this with best possible wish I can conceive. It's going to be wonderful to see what the numbers truly are, because I know I just calculated the minimum. Legendary crabs. I have so many of them. We... Oh. No, no. Let me catch the dang thing. Wait, was that? No. Dang toasted cuttlefish confusing me. Somebody shunted me. Somebody trying to push me in the ocean. No, no. I hate how fast that goes down sometimes. Something happened. I heard a ducky. I don't know if you heard the ducky, but I heard a ducky. I had a ducky thrown at me. Getting ducks thrown at me now. It went squeak. Or, well, the squeaky quack you get for the rubber duckies. You said push you in the ocean. Oh, you're throwing stuff at me because I said that Zess was being thrown into the ocean. Or pushed into the ocean. Nope. Yeah. I need to not fail at these. I don't want to waste the bait. I know if I do badly enough, it will actually lose the fish. Oh, Trichoptopus, why am I getting that now? That's been one of the hardest fish for me to consistently get. Wee. No. No. I just need one of the king squids. That rat is shoving me about the place. A rat should not be able to shove me about the place. If it does it again, I might need to pick it up and cook it into something. Can feed it to my bird. Let me catch the dang thing. I think the rat just pushed me again. I think the dang rat just pushed me again. Am I going to need to grab the rat? It never goes far. It can become part of Birdie's dinner. Birdie seems quite happy to eat anything. Although the rat is cooked. The rat is indeed cooked. Where the hell is that rat? There's the rat. Right. And now on the quest for our singular fish. Because at least now that we have our large carrot and tomato farm, we shall get good quantity of cow food for the dragon. Why must it keep the king squid from me? No. I just need one fish. Just one fish. Why does this one fish have to be such a pain to grab? Come on, fishy. No, fishy. My hand's getting a little numb. I'm not sure that's a great sign. Try and move my fingers about as much as I can while I'm doing this. So unfortunately it's going numb on the hand that I actively have to use. King squid! Yes, probably. It probably is not a good sign. At least now I've done the fishing portion of this and I can move my hand. Yeah. That's a blood flow thing. As soon as I put my hand down by my side, I could feel the blood rushing back to those fingers that were going numb. All I was doing was resting them on my desk. Wouldn't have thought that'd have caused numbness. How many? I should put away this extra fish. Let's put the bait in there. I have more rats. Oh, rats can go there. Oh, that storage is full. You know what? Oh, wait. No, there's a couple more fish. And you know what? The extra potatoes are going in there. Now, we just need a ridiculous amount of dragon eggs. Ah, I've got pins and needles now. Delightful. Let's try and rest my hand down as much as I can. Oh, no, it's too early for bed. Why must it be too early for bed? Right. Wait. Six. Now I need more time. More time. More time passing. Right. Sleep. To sleep. Right, birdie. Time for us to work on more dragon eggs. Right, you know what? We're gonna do this. Oh. That's where the inventory gets full. Okay. That's fine. Call the dragon. Collect more food. Ah, just not enough. Just not enough for another one. Okay. Should I get more seeds is the question now. I think I should get more seeds. Let's get another 11. No, do I want another 11? To hell with it, we'll go another 11. Another 11 of both. Just because that's easy for me to get that number. It doesn't quite feel right that 11 is an easy number to get in this game, but... yes. There we go. There we go. Now to grow more. Grow oh so more. Right, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to put more in. We're going to have at least another 8. The more of these we can have. Yes. Okay, so I need 7 more of each of the seeds. This shouldn't be too much of a pain to get our hands on. Right. Back to the shop. More seeds. I need 7. At least I have an actual number to go off of now. I cannot afford 7 more. Okay, those plots are there for when I can afford that. Let's see if we can get the carrots to grow and get at least a little bit more done in this day. Is stuff growing? Stuff is growing! Wonderful. We call the dragon. Another egg. Have those carrots grown? Oh, this stuff's grown too. Can I get another egg? Do I have enough for another egg? I have enough for another egg. I just need to get one more egg. One more egg. Oh, one more egg. We gotta fight Mitriel. One more egg. One more egg. Oops. Oh well. Last egg. Last egg. Last egg. Last egg. Yep, I believe that gives us our 3 rounds of stuff. Right, we have food. Hello, Zest. It truly is a sad day for us all, for all of us. A real shame that your career brought you to this point. I guess you are ready. Warning, losing a boss fight will revert to your last save game. Yep. Let's go, Bosco. Mitriel must be waiting. Follow me then. It'll be an honor to escort you to the tower. Oh. Another week. We started this by fighting Mitriel and we're ending this with fighting her. Oh gosh, she even looks sad. She's normally all bubbly. She's usually happy. Oh, Chris! Ladies and gentlemen, today is a turbulent day for cuisine. A decisive day most of us didn't wish to witness. A day of war between critics and chefs, where there once was cooperation. A day of confrontation and hatred, where once was shared passion. A day of division, and no one could have shown it better than our contestants. A couple you have all come to know and love. There's no introduction I could give that would do them justice. You know them very well at this point. I'm talking about our champions, the epic chefs who inspire so many. None other than Mitriel. Why does she look so unimpressed? And Zest. I look fed... Right, us looking fed up makes it. We shouldn't be in this position right now. This is a fight for the full, reunified title of the Epic Chef. At the end of this combat, only the victor shall retain the title. And not only that, it is a fight over the very fate of the culinary arts themselves. This will be the last stand of the chefs of Concordia. Will the critics finally manage to capsize their boat? This will be decided in today's combat by the unbiased decision of Malviscus, head of the Critic Union. Chris, you know your place. You wouldn't be as perceived as indecorous. Get bent. Yes. I'm liking Chris for this one. Zest, I'm sorry things have come to this. I'll quit the Union after this combat. Oh gosh, he really is not impressed. But for now, it would seem that there is no choice but proceed with this charade, so... let's get cooking. We're so fed up of this. Well, you wanted a rematch? Here it is. Not the kind of happy ending I was expecting. But that's how the world works. I didn't make the rules. And no one is above the rules, Zest. Are we using it? What was that? Nothing. Just some unnecessary trash. Are you ready? Oh, we're doing this entirely of our own merit. Let's do this. It's all or nothing. Okay. No judges' tastes. Cook, right. A dragon egg first. I get all of the thingy out of this now. Ah yeah, I'm gonna want my aroma quite high as well. Oh geez, I'm losing some of the dish score. Right. Spirit potato sauce. There we go. That should help our get our spirit high. That's not spirit. Aroma. It's also getting our spirit high, but I meant the aroma. Right. Now our squid. Yes. $319. Right. Egg. Oh man. No man. Okay. First dish is done. The die is cast. The time for judgment has come. I will start with Zest's dish. Oh, I'm not getting... The aroma doesn't matter? Ah, very good. Truly up there. It is no accident that you reached the top. But this isn't over yet. Now let's go for the Mitriel's dish. Sublime. Marvellous. So much for unbiased. I've never tasted anything so good in my whole life. This settles it. It was a close one, an almost serious battle. Wait, is it one round? But it is clear to me who the victor is. Congratulations, Mitriel, you are the epic chef. There's about to be a riot, surely. Surely there's about to be a riot. Not so fast. I object. I object. So what? Many object when they lose. I invoke Rule 34. Oh, he's invoking rules again. It's been a while since he's done this. I don't know why, but that sent a chill down my spine. You just made up that rule in an attempt to make everything feel sloppy and hard. Rule 34 of the Culinarium rule set. If the two contestants agree, a second opinion may be requested, and the current judge may appoint an extra taster to reinforce their position. A disagreement would result in a tie. Ah, well, you had me worried for a moment there. But what you said surely doesn't apply in this combat. It absolutely does. The rule is clear and nothing implies it has been overridden. It's a pretty obscure one. It has only been set in motion twice, but it most certainly applies to all combats, even if the king gave you the power to elect the original judge. It's not relevant anyway, since it would require both participants to agree to this. There is no way Mitriel would ever. I agree. Well, I mean, it's either agree or we've tied. Why would she not agree? She wants to have the full title herself. What? Wouldn't want it to be said that I won because of favouritism. So let's just have another judge corroborate my win and be done with it. But surely this is unnecessary. I mean, I am the leader of the critic union. I am the ultimate judge. Then you'll be able to use your judgment to find another critic in the room who will be up to the task. You just need to pick whoever you want. But this isn't... What's the matter, Malviscus? There's some critics of your own damn union right here, right there. You don't even trust your own people to do their job? I choose Stoop. Me? Well, if I must. Let's see those dishes then. First, zests. Now let's go for the mitriels. It tastes a bit... What just happened? Due to the ceiling! What the hells was that? I haven't eaten anything this... Oh my god, I haven't eaten anything this horrible and burning in my whole life. Oh man. Oh, hi Pack. You came in at a hell of a moment. Oh, the poor dude. Just the good old heretic lunch with a bit of a boost to spiciness. Heard it's been a big hit in the homogeny. This dish cannot be eaten. This isn't food. It's like drinking molten metal. So it seems we have a contested decision. I think we have something far worse than that. I've known Stoop for years. This man eats scaly death peppers for breakfast like it's nothing. His resistance to strong flavours is legendary. Something capable of making him cry in pain like that would have made a regular man's head explode. How could you eat that without even flinching, Mal? I am a man of complicated tastes. Well, I believe you might be a man who has no taste at all. Literally. Well! Oh god. Is that this? So that's why you never wrote about flavours. Voice. The head of the critic union can't even taste. It can't even taste. Can't even tell if a taste is good or bad. But of course I have taste. Don't be ridiculous. Bullflog. Besides, with or without taste, you're just a rotten liar. Which is the absolute worst thing a critic could be. You've been playing us all for fools. Hell, I'm even angrier because I've burned through all my rants on trivial crap. And now I don't even have harsh enough words left for this. Having opinions is one thing, Mal. Going beyond is exciting. But at the very least, you need to have some written reality to do so. You can't just make things up at your convenience. The union was a mistake. I think I speak for all the remaining members when I say that we no longer support it. Have we just dissolved the critic union? Well, all according to plan. What do you mean? What do you mean? Thank goodness. What's going on? Wait, Pack! Gee, thanks for the bits, Pack! Oh, jeez, thank you so much. Dude, that was some good time for some cake. What on earth is Zest on? What are these two? Was this a plan? Don't make me go through this ever again. Did we plan this? Was it part of the plan? Well, I tried to make it clear without it becoming painfully obvious. It was crucial for you to know it wasn't crucial for you to know the plan anyway, but it was a nice touch that you caught on in the end. More drama. What? How did you know about his taste thing? I didn't. Been a bit of an extra bonus. Extra bonus? Looks like your plan was one hell of a success. You've completely squashed Mal's plot. We should have. Ha ha ha! What are we doing? Ha ha ha! What was... You little snake. I thought you were smarter than this. I offered you all you wanted. And you betrayed me. Funny enough, I've been having all I wanted for a while now. Sorry, but I never even considered helping you. Very insidious. But I have an ace up my sleeve as well. The rules for this combat state that only the winner will remain as the epic chef. Now the contest has ended in a tie. No one has won. So both of you have lost the title. This is a technicality. The king will reinstate both titles in a heartbeat once he recovers. Yes, but in the meantime, Zest is no longer an epic chef. So he no longer has royal protections right now. No! You wanted to mess with my plan for a healthier Concordia? Well, this is what you get. No! No! Back off, I won't let you lay a finger on him. Have you lost your mind, Mal? They'll drag him away and execute him. He will simply pay for his crime. It was an accident! You didn't really do anything! I can't believe this. You're going to get a man killed because he dared question your ridiculous vision. You're a monster! Run, Zeth, I'll cover your escape! Stand back, Frischka. They are professional soldiers. Things are bad enough without you getting hurt. I can handle them. You can still run away. No, you can't handle them. If you force their hand, things will get ugly. They're not kidding. And I can't run away anyway. You've escaped them before? Heh, running away from them is not the hardest part. The hardest part is running away from all of you. I've met too many people here, made too many friends to just leave. My heart simply won't allow it. Once was bad enough. The only way I'm getting out of this city will be dragged in chains. So do your worst, Thalia. But leave my friends alone. Nonsense! We can't allow you to just give up. We'll tie your hands ourselves if I have to. Go on, girls. We're in a public place. Don't choke, damn it. They'll execute you. And I'm willing to accept it with a clean conscience and grateful for all these days. However, if you get hurt, I won't be able to forgive myself. Everybody is still looking horrified. The girls are in tears. Possessed. It's okay, Fresh. If my whole odyssey ends with you having a happy life here, it'll have been worth it. Okay, Mr. Smooth Talk, you've said too much. There's no way I can let them drag you away now. Zest, I've been waiting for this for a long time. However, things have changed. The Kingdom of Luceria has revised your case and declared you an exile. Oh, we're not going to die? What do you mean? I mean that as long as you are outside of Luceria, we won't lay a finger on you. I'm no longer a fugitive? That's right. Why? Our reasons are our own, but rest assured, this isn't a trick. Oh God! We live! We live! Damn you! Yes! You should have been hauled off in chains for what you did. Couldn't have said it better myself. But don't worry. You'll get to see someone dragged to prison today. What? Malviscus, you're under arrest for conspiring against the kingdom and its people. Conspiring against the kingdom? I know everybody in this insane blasted city, but you can't arrest me because of some stupid culinary critiques. That's right, but we can bloody well arrest you for being a homogeny spy! A spy? Is he the spy? We've got solid proof that you've received a great amount of funds from homogeny sources before you moved to Ambrosia. What? But that money was... I have nothing to do with the homogeny. Then you might want to explain why we found some of the stolen city documents in your office. What? I don't know what you're talking about. And what were you doing in my office anyway? The same anonymous source that sent us the information about your deals set us on the right path. You're a blasted homogeny scum. Take him away. No, wait, I'm not a spy! I swear this is a misunderstanding! Did BubbleBuoy save us? Did BubbleBuoy save us? We did let him get the book. Okay, explain, boy. I just made a little deal with our Lucerian friends. Don't tell me they only cared about the damn thing all this time. Oh no, they wanted to take you alright, but I managed to persuade them. How? When you gave me the thing, I went to everyone's favourite gossiper. Of course, our friend. Yes, she was very helpful when it came to locating interesting information regarding the contacts and resources of her oldest employers. Soon, I had an extensive list of names and transactions. Malviscus was in it as well, of course amongst others. You think that thing is dangerous? Well, this is the most dangerous stuff it has. Why? Here now, I don't think so. Room may be noisy, but I'd rather not risk it too much. For now, I'll just say, in the end, you were negotiable. We'll be dead within a week. Not if they have half a brain. No, trust me, I have safeguards set in place. Yes, the safeguards. Just who the hell are you, BubbleBuoy? Oh, I am that funny man, you know. The only one who has a tragic story about shrunken meatballs. He just happens to also have another slightly more tragic backstory about what happened to those he cared about when the homogeny took over Volcaria. But it's alright, because now that man has a list of names. Oh. See, that sad silence is why I stick to the meatball story. So, you only tracked Mal here because you knew he was a spy? Well, I also happen to enjoy those meatballs quite a lot. After this, we'll make you all the meatballs you can eat. Let's go back home, guys. I think I've had enough adventure for today. Yeah, home. Oh, sorry, you still can't go to Luceria. Luceria can go to hell. Right here I have everything I could ever wish for. Yeah, here's home now. I have a lot of letters to send though, but for now, let's go. The restaurant pays for everything today. Whoa! Are you sure about that? There's BubbleBuoy with us. Within reason. I'm a very reasonable man. Yeah, well, you just saved our ass. A reasonable man doesn't blackmail a whole kingdom. They were trying to kill his friend! Then I guess we should be grateful that he's not. We should. We absolutely should be grateful for that. Malviscus was the spy? I never liked the guy, but I didn't really see this coming. Yes, he caused a lot of damage to the trade. The people in Concordia deserved better from all of us. Perhaps we could find some middle ground to help each other connect more with the public, without making it a competition. We stand taller than ever. A new golden age lies ahead of us all. For Tempura's sake, do you even hear yourselves talking? Hasn't been 5 minutes since he got arrested, and you're already talking about conclusion for mutual profit. Yep. I know this is Concordia and all, but this has to be a new record. Is that there are no middle ground between trying to destroy each other and work together to fill your pockets at the public's expense? Well, we're just trying to figure out how to reconnect after Malviscus messed everything up. It's easy to point fingers at him now that he's fallen from grace. But if he could puppet you all around like that, it's because of your giant egos. You may be the very best, but you're still cooks. Most people expect food and good time for you, not spiritual leadership. Sure, some may enjoy being lectured on human nature by a bunch of buggers who spent most of their lives locked away in a kitchen and obsessing over a single trade. But the sane among us don't care all that much about your one-sided, half-assed views on perfection, tradition, and Tempura's knows what. We just want to eat! So you don't need to start making a giant fuss every time someone doesn't understand the philosophy behind your latest sublimation of fissioned potato foam. Or when you get roasted because you try to charge 60 escudos for a turnip on a stick. And you critics. Is it so hard to criticize what they do without trying to destroy them, or making the masses hysterical? Bloody hell, we all survived a world war and a near apocalypse not 2 decades ago. There's talk about some divine bullfog going on that should have everyone very worried. Not to mention that the homogeny seems to be getting very active again. So we might have another continental invasion coming. Would it be asking too much that you let the people enjoy the roasted tomatoes without making them feel homicidal and desperate because there's not enough lime in their Siltrian vinaigrette? By the hells, you deserve each other. He's right. He's absolutely right. Okay, I guess he might have been a bit extreme, but maybe has a couple of valid points. I suppose we could try and build some bridges without going too far. A bit less hyperbole here and there. That would be good, yes. Maybe we have inflated our importance so much that we've forgotten that our primary task is to satisfy our customers, not our egos. And perhaps we should learn to understand that our criteria is not absolute. I'm sure that with this attitude, it will be a breeze to fix the damage the Critic Union has done. Okay, let's not be so one-sided here. Well, it wasn't the Culinarium who caused this mess. You still imposed so many rules. In a sense, you did. You adopted your own kind of consensus among yourselves and took questionable decisions. That's why the critic union sounded like a good idea. Our decisions were well thought, though, and pondered by a large group of chefs. Yeah, like the macro meals fiasco 10 years ago, when you were selling salads to people one olive at a time. Or when you decided to offer mystery lunches in locked crates. Those were experimental ideas to help the market recover after the desperate strand. Very profitable ideas, I'd say. They sure helped you. Our field might be highly artistic, but it's a trade after all. Chefs need to make money. Oh, I don't know what that last one was. Okay. So, how did you manage to perform that miracle, Balzoy? As you know, I went to Neveth, to my sanctum in the forest, to try and decipher the book. Good thing I told you not to take that thing too far away from the city. Well, nothing happened, right? If it did, I would have let you know in a very calm manner. No need to worry about things that didn't happen, friend. Or are you upset because you weren't as attractive as you thought? No, good thing. Haha, go on. Neveth, as you know, was helping me locate homogeny agents, collaborators, and covered businesses camouflage within pages. Turns out your queen herself had been taking a lot of money from those elven covers. Oh, for what? Bribes, paychecks, hard to tell. But if it went public, Flog would hit the fan. So you made a deal with them? Yes, thankfully the whole book fiasco has been kept a secret, so no one else knows what we know. If you keep your mouth shut and let them handle their royal family issues internally, they'll leave you alone. Hard to believe that the homogeny was influencing a queen. Oh dang, there's the... No, we're not finishing this with ads running over on Twitch. You know what, this gives me a moment to recoup, get a drink. I've been talking so much and focusing so much on reading, I'm feeling a little lightheaded. Gotta breathe. Oh, tonight's been an eventful one. Oh. Oh, I don't know who's still with us. How are we all doing? Oh gosh, my shoulders are stiff. I am just realising it probably wouldn't be too bad an idea to stretch my legs at the moment too. They've not been doing too good if I sit too long now. Oh. We at a street. Oh. Oh. Oh man. Oh, I'm just realising Zest looks very angry right now. So does Frischka, actually. Scree's too small for me to actually discern how he's feeling. He's hiding under the table. Or at least I think that's a table. Oh. There we go. So many stretches. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Come on, ads. Want to get back to the game. There we go. Right, back to the game. Right, hard to believe that the homogeny was influencing a queen. If only she was the only one. They've been busy. I've got a pretty long list of names and companies. They let you keep a list? As long as it doesn't affect them, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to expose Malviscus. He was being funded by Cabbage Inc. On the outside, a giant cabbage conglomerate. On the inside, a way for the homogeny to finance their agents. Oh. So they were paying Malviscus to spread dissent? Haha, I don't think so, no. They were probably paying him to influence the market with his healthy food thing. Why would they do that? To sell more cabbages. How would that help the homogeny? A covered business is still a business. I see. Did Malviscus even know he was dealing with the homogeny? I always thought he was an active collaborator, but now I believe that perhaps he was just a huge jerk in the right place. He had to be an agent, though. Why else would he be stealing all those secret documents and storing them in his office? He did it. They were planted. Yeah, what a they were planted. BubbleBuoy, yes? Did you put the documents in his office? Maybe. There was never a homogeny spy, was there? We can't really know that. I mean, statistically, it's pretty probable there's one around. Maybe so. But the one everyone has been scared of has been you all along. Yes. You mean BubbleBuoy is the guy who's been stealing all those documents in town? Of course he is. Why would you do that? I was looking for evidence of espionage. Of course. So the homogeny spy that terrorized half the city was just a Valkyrian idiot chasing a spy that doesn't even exist. We don't know that. I'm sorry, but did we just send an innocent man to his death? Possible. I would hardly call Malviscus innocent. Yeah, that's a little grey right now. Even if he tried to have me executed, we can't simply let him chop his head off. Relax, they won't do that. Ah, yes, because spies get hanged. No, they will question him and he will say he doesn't know the homogeny was involved. They won't be able to prove otherwise. Money will change hands and that will be it. Aha. And the documents in his office? Circumstantial evidence. Like hell, no bribe will get him out of this one. Alright, I'll steal more documents so they know he wasn't the one doing it. By Tempuris, man, you just keep wrecking your way forward. Like you're one to talk. But you did need to frame him to make this plan work, though. Look, I'll fix this, okay? Don't worry, leave it in my hands. We've been leaving an awful lot in your hands, man. You're gonna make things worse for Mal. What are they gonna do? Execute him twice? Don't worry, I'll handle this. You came all the way from Volcarida to get revenge on that guy, and now you want to get him out of jail? I came trying to uncover an agent, and now I have a whole list of them. I'd say it's worth it, yes. You're just lucky you met me! What are you going to do with it? I don't want to get you involved in the struggle, friends. You have lives to live. I will just tell you that with this list and a bit of hard work, well, maybe Volcarida will howl again. I'll tell you to forget this crusade and live a normal life. but I'm scared of what you'd do without purpose. At least all your powers of mayhem will be focused in one direction now. Do tell us if you need help, though. Yes, but try to give us a few weeks before starting a revolution, will you? I've just gotten out of one big struggle, and I'd like to be able to enjoy life a bit before the next problem hits me in the face. Oh! Oh! Oh, dang it! You bunch black couldn't just let this end gracefully, could you? They're apologising. We're sorry, this time we'll make sure that the book is properly unbound from you before leaving. Yes, sorry, I'm sure you did this on purpose. Hello, Pedro! He just got smacked in the face. It was an accident. Then why is she sporting that flog-eating grin? I'm just happy that the mission is finally over. Just take the damn book and get the hell off of my property already. Oh my god, yes. They need to go. Leave. You're starting to sound like Torpayo. Nah, don't tease me, maggot. You know what? He is good friend at this point. Hey, don't let this spoil the day. You've defeated everyone in your way. You should be happy. Well, not everyone. The last combat was a tie. It was only a tie because Malviscus was lying. Are you? I think so. I think I'm winning. His nose, his nose is just massive. He's just a swollen nose. True, but we don't know if it would have been a tie if you hadn't immobilated yourself. Perhaps. But I wasn't the one who committed a degree of self-immolation? Immutulation? Eh? Pegasacorn dust, legendary condiment. I don't know where you got this stuff, Zest, but with a pinch of it, you would have crushed me at my best. Mal would have become a quivering mess and no one would have believed that he was truthful. The stakes couldn't be higher, the threat was a deadly one, and you were holding a guaranteed victory in your hands. Literally. And then you threw it away right before the battle. Well, sure, but considering how things turned out, it wouldn't have made much of a difference. Oh, but that's where you're wrong. To me, it makes a world of difference. We wanted to beat her fair and square. She knows we wanted to beat her fair and square. I'm sick of being an intern. Of course, Square. Of course you are. Eh? I've had enough of this nonsense. I want to become a full-time employee. This ending got deep. It's got, for such a silly game, this ending is going deep. What do you say? Fine, Square. Let's go and take a look at your contract. Yeah! Neat! Square is becoming a full-time employee. Can I have a dental plan? Are you kidding? With those teeth of yours, you don't need a dentist. You'd need a team of masons. Can you get that? Dental health is very important for my people. Then you should stop chewing the furniture when you think no one's looking. Of course, Squirg's eating the furniture. So it was you! Really, Mitriel? Who did you think it was? Valzoy? It could have been any of you. Can we focus on my contract? Sure, we'll sign your contract right after you replace all the Nod chairs. No! What's going on now? Fear not, my child, for Jesus is here to save you. With fair competitive prices and special offers for people with dire carpentry needs. No! Thank you, Jesus. You are a true savior. Square. Hey, what can I say? Gotta love thy neighbors. God, Jesus. Man. Oh, there's the credits. That is... the Jesus. Jesus came... Jesus came to save for the end. Oh gosh, and that's the end. Oh gosh, you could say he was. What was it? You could say he was truly an epic chef. Absolutely, our boy is the best chef. Best chef. I can't believe Jesus came in at the end there. Right, I need another bottle of water. Oh man, I really wonder if there's something after all these credits now. I can't believe that's us. We have spent so much time on this games. Any plans for the next game you do? We're gonna play Hightail for a little bit. Jesus, yes! Jesus came to rescue Squaredig in the end. True savior for Squaredig. Jesus, ora! He just showed up out of the nowhere. Yeah, we're planning Hightail next. So I'll need to see about getting that ready for tomorrow. So we're gonna play Hightail for a bit. I'm going to test if I can get the VR stuff working and how I want that set up on the stream, because I will probably be in the game itself as opposed to at the side here like we usually have me. Any questions, just ask. Absolutely. I'm probably going to go into Hightail blind. Is this indeed all the things? All the things are done. I'm going to have Zest go to bed so as we can save stuff. But yeah, while, like, during the time that we're playing Hightail, I'll have, like, a practice stream, make sure all the stuff is functional. Oh! Pack subscribed for a month! Oh, thank you for subscribing, Pack! Yeah, we'll test out the VR stuff, that way I can make sure that that's running smoothly, and if my computer is capable of running that right now, because computer's been a bit funky lately. No, up the stairs. Up the stairs. Sleep. Oh, we got a lot of cash there. Right. Oh, I've got good news for my eventual transition. Oh, what is the good news? What is the good news? Right. Since this is now saved, let's turn the game off because that's that done. We exit. Yes. Oh! Wait! Why is it... Oh, that's me just getting the activity feed of you resubscribing. That took a moment. Where is my mouse? Right, basically, I never realised before, but I think my testosterone levels are quite low. So I had a very mid-puberty. That's handy. Nice. So my baseline right now is pretty good for when I start HRT. That is good. Weirdly enough, like I know I have a condition that weirdly enough increased my testosterone before I started HRT. Which is like wonderful. I was already getting signs of like what would be like symptoms of HRT before I even started. So like cool. I know for a fact that those things make me happy, even though typically like facial hair for girls is not usually something that makes them happy. But at least I don't have to take a huge amount of testosterone. I imagine that's probably part of the reason why. It's quite nice when like weird stuff like that, like it might not be considered normal, but it's like it's weird handy things like that for trans people. So for the win. Ah, get a good drink there. Right, oh gosh, it feels weird that we finished this game now. Oh, Pack, one of my best friends IRL are on HRT and he does quite well on it. That's good. It's always good to hear that people are doing well on HRT, like regardless of whether they're trans or not, because I know there's a lot of cis people on HRT as well for various reasons. So just knowing that anybody having to go through that process is doing well on it is great. As I mean, hell, the condition I have that increases my testosterone is one where cis women would typically go on HRT for. So I'm just doing the opposite of what people normally do with this condition. Oh gosh, even my voice is pretty high and androgynous, but I never realized it because I've always been keeping my voice lower and more masculine subconscious. Oh yeah, it's interesting when you start realizing a lot of this stuff and you're sort of like, oh, I've been doing all this stuff for so long because you just subconsciously think you're supposed to. Just brain decided, yep. It was like, yeah, we do this thing. Whether we want to actually do the thing or not. Oh man. Oh, I hate, like, I sit and like somewhat talk for like 3 hours straight while streaming regardless. But like the times that I'm like reading aloud a lot of stuff consecutively, my throat really starts to hurt. I don't quite understand. Like, this isn't really much different. Oh, also, I actually take after my mum's appearance-wise, so that is handy. That is certainly handy. Like, we'll take the wins wherever we have. So like, just take any of the wins. Oh. This is going to be now that I don't have something directly to focus on, the tics are going to be a little bit of a pain. For the voice thing, I always get very tired when I speak for more than 5 minutes. And I never realized why. Oh gosh. Yeah, if you're actively changing how your voice sounds, it absolutely would. It would make it very tired to do it for long. My brother and I are quite opposite. He has low testosterone and I have high testosterone, but hella how estrogen? Sorry, can't spell. That's fine. I can't spell most of the time anyway. That's fair enough. Oh, wait. I thought it was just my social anxiety response, but it was the voice strain keeping it lower than it should be. Yeah. Yeah, right. Oh gosh. Oh, same back. Well, that's why I realized this. Brother had a very masculinizing puberty. It's weird. Like, I think no, that I've lost my train of thought. I always called a man when seen from behind with really wide shoulders. Oh, I don't know how annoying that would be for you. Honestly, like, personally, I get a mix. I've always been rather androgynous. Although, like, if somebody is looking at me, like, face on when I have facial hair, it typically leans masculine, but that's, people's brain, they see facial hair, their immediate thought is, that's a man. Whereas if I shave, it's, for some reason, I become really androgynous, and people can't figure out which it is. My brother's problem with his voice. I do remember working with somebody that, very comfortable in their own skin. But everybody thought he was a girl. And I mean, it didn't seem to bother him, but the sheer fact that, like, the amount of people, it was just insane. And you're like, you work with the dude. Why? Just talk to him. Oh god. Oh, he's 21 and has a feminine voice online. You know what? If I were him, I would probably go onto those like first-person shooter games and just feminize the voice more just to piss off all those people that play those. Oh, I could get confused as a girl as a child. Not now, though. That's... I mean, like, I think there's probably a good chunk of kids that would happen with. A lot of why I looked as a boy as a child was just a haircut and yeah. Yeah, simple things like haircut and glasses is usually what most people go for. Anyway, before it gets any later, I should head to bed. I should head to bed. It is midnight. I have stuff to do in the morning, unfortunately. But we should be back for a stream tomorrow. Yes, Seeps. It's time for Seeps. Right, yes. I hope everybody's had a good time at the pond today. And that you all have a good day, night, sleep, whatever it is you have ahead of you. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Bye-bye!